Aimed beyond the defence.
Have been indicated.
Gerrard. And he's had it nicked away. 4 added minutes on the board. Van Bommel is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that has put paid to that.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out because the opposition press is very weak.
And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over... Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That has been cut short. Nicely shaped ball. David. And he's a great chance! Rafael Leao! That is wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Can he get it through? And he's quick to get rid. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence. He shifted it to the flank. Pass somewhat off target. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Tavares. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, what has happened here? Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Serginho, too strong for his opponent there. Dvcao.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Driven in. Nice interception, well timed. Gives it back. Zanetti. In once more.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he's had a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's match.
Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Incoming delivery, and he's heaved it away. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Tries to play it through. Silvestre gets into a good position, and that's gone loose. Thuram herring after the ball here. Silvestre just loves to go forward whenever he can. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And here's Suarez. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Now it's Gerrard. Namdin are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Silvestre. Kvaratskhelia. And Silvestre. Suarez finds himself offside. And back to the goalkeeper. Belletti.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Van Bommel has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Belletti. Adams. And it's Belletti. And he goes cross-field. Van Bommel. Pele. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And claimed it back swiftly. Gullit.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Played in by Gerrard. And here's Gullit. Played into space.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but
Goes for a shot! Guardiola. Luis Suarez. Lobbed in behind. Nicely worked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cross flung it. Oh, good climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Pelé.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dvcao, very much a man of this moment. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Pelé. Great vision.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And that is out of play. Dvcao promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Vieri. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Down to business again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Dvcao. He's found a way through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Silvestre. Van Bommel. Dvcao is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
That's good defensive concentration.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pelé. And this is Vieri. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Opts for safety.
Botafogo have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Belletti. To Guardiola. Cafu. Luis Suarez, currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cafu. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Hullet. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 7. Guardiola.
Serginho tries to clear.
27. Serginho. Number 8. Steven Gerrard.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Adams. Namdin do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's O'Reilly. Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's picked his way through, cross to the back post, and the shot! It's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Namdin have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Delivered in. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away.
Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van Basten gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Cahoon.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Coming on the field. Number 11. Gareth Bale.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Rijkaard.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Quality ball. Namdin will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And that was very necessary. O'Reilly. Namdin still ahead by the game's only goal. And it's gone back to the keeper, Khan, the consummate custodian whose focus is unbreakable. O'Reilly threads one in.
Botafogo really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looking to play him in. And here's Stojkovic. And it's hoisted clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Nico Schlotterbeck.
And he's
Coming
been
on to
shifted off
replace
it.
him is number 15.
And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Rooney voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think it comes down to one thing, Peter, the team's ability to dominate the flanks. And once they had that control established in those areas, they were off. I think it was a great show where everybody played their part, professional and very practical.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.